I want to point something out that you said earlier. You say you don't like to really mess with the alpha males. So what happens is that the alpha males are usually the guys that women will just have sex with and keep it moving because they're like, oh, I'm sexually attracted to me, sexy, I'm gonna do it. But you say you don't like to deal with those guys. So meaning you like to deal with more of the beta male type of guy because he's more safe and you like the safety, which is why you want to,
it's not more so of being safe, it's more so of avoiding toxic relationships, because that also happens too. A lot of females that don't realize that from my perspective, these males, they typically don't stick with one female. So if you are the female who's looking for a steady relationship, it wouldn't be ideal to go after the alpha male, especially if you know that his point of view isn't being with one woman. Okay, fine. If the alpha male actually wants to settle down and be with one woman, okay, then maybe I may consider an alpha male. But it's known that an alpha male, is promiscuous with multiple women at one time.
Right.
That's something that I'm not attracted to. I am highly terrified of catching something I cannot get rid of. And that's one of the most easiest ways to do that. And then besides that, I try to avoid the relationships that will leave me wondering, well, am I, good enough? And then because people don't realize that. And this is where it comes in when people, oh, stop nagging me. I'm with you. I spend most of my time with you. I'm about you. But, if there's other females in the corner, there's something in the back of our head like, okay, must be missing something, and nobody wants to go through a relationship, being like that, especially if you're somebody who's serious about relationships.
That's why you don't want the alpha male, you want the beta male. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. So my question to you is,
we can go with the sigma male.
But so you said you would rather the sigma male. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But see, that's my point.
The sigma male, actually, if we want to use that word, the sigma male sounds like an Aquarius. And I'm an Aquarius. I'm in my own world. Like, I could be, like, right now, I could be having several thoughts, a conversation in my head without you even knowing why I'm talking to you. That's just, like, I'm in my own world. I'm really not attached to what other people seem attached to, like trends and just me being on top. I have no idea how it actually happens. And like, I don't understand it, because then like a lot of people, I find that they're jealous of me, and I'm just looking at them like, but I didn't, I'm not vying for the top position or any of that, but it just happens.
But I think you are, though, because you said something interesting. You said you would rather the sigma male, right? And earlier we were talking about how the sigma male isn't really like the alpha male, even though he thinks he is. So now you really want an alpha male, but the next best thing is the sigma male. No. The sigma male wants to be an alpha male, but he's not. But the next best thing is to call himself a sigma male. So y'all are both working together y'all really want something else, but y'all are settling for the safe option. So you're settling for the sigma male who's really a beta male, and that beta male who thinks he's a sigma male is saying he's a sigma male because he wants to really be an alpha male. You see what I'm saying? So
you're saying that the sigma has an identity problem.
Yes, and if you're saying I want the sigma male, what you're really saying is I want the alpha, but I'm too scared to get with the alpha because I don't want to get hurt by the alpha. So I get the next best thing, which is the guy who considers himself the sigma, but he's really a beta.
It's not so much of getting hurt. It's more so of, like, common sense for me. Like, why, especially if you know that, like I said before, they're not for the route you want to take in a relationship. Why would you consider that type of male?
But don't you think you're settling?
No, it's not, because that's like me. Let's see if I can find a good example. I don't think I can find a good example right now. My brain is like...
It's like, okay, it's like this. I'll say it like this. It's like, let's say I see a girl who I think is like a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm like, she's a dime. She looks good. She's on point. Everything is cool. And then I have a girl here who is like, she's okay, she's average or whatever, right? Now, what a guy would say is, oh, well, I don't want to go and get the girl who's a 10 because she's going to get too much attention. A lot of guys are going to try to get with her, so I'm going to stick to this girl who's a 6 because she's safer.
So, see, this is where we're not meeting eye to eye on.
Mm.
You're talking about the guy who a female who has a lot of guys attracted to her, but we're talking about an alpha male. Yes, a lot of women are going to be attracted to an alpha male. I
Right.
can be with a man that a lot of women are attracted to because I already know that if that's the person I'm with, they want me. And there's nothing that that other woman can replace that I have, because everybody has that one thing that makes them them and sets them apart from anybody else. So I know if I end up with that alpha person that wants to settle down with the type of relationship that I'm looking for, I'll be with an alpha male.
But where are you going to find that guy,
There's
though?
a difference between an alpha male who a lot of women are attracted to and the alpha male who is attracted to a lot of different women. Those are two different things. I could be with the alpha male a lot of women are attracted to.
Right, but don't you think he's going to want to be with other women too?
Period, who is attracted to not just me, but multiple women.
But that's what I'm saying. You're never going to find an alpha male who's just attracted to you. You understand? You're probably not going to find any guy that's attracted to you.
I would never date an alpha male. It's not that because.
No, but it's the correction I say. Every guy is going to be attracted to more women than you, but the beta is going to stay with only you, while the alpha is going to want you and want other women. So there's like
that's not the relationship I'm looking for.
Right. So that's why you have to get with a beta. That's what I'm saying.
And therefore, that doesn't make me scared to be with an alpha because everybody wants him. It makes me want to go with a beta because